This is the AI News Flash for August 16th, 6 p.m. UTC. First up, on Prince Edward Island in Canada. 1/3 of the online child sexual exploitation cases handled by the RCMP now involve AI-generated imagery. The CBC reported this on the 16th. Scott Ferris, Senior Communications Advisor for the P.E.I. RCMP, said calling it 33% is a safe estimate. That figure excludes Charlottetown, Summerside, and Kensington, which run their own municipal police forces. Constable Tim Kaiser of the RCMP said AI is now being used both to generate images of young people and to manipulate existing photographs. He said the results are so realistic that telling them apart from real material is getting harder. Under Canadian law, it makes no difference whether an image was made by AI. Creating, possessing, and distributing it all carry the same charges as real imagery. As Kaiser put it, there is no difference. Next, the Albanian government agency that produced the world's first AI cabinet minister is itself under investigation for large-scale corruption. The investigative outlet, OCCRP, reported this on the 16th. The agency is the National Agency for the Information Society, known as AKSHI, and it is the body that built the AI minister Diella. Its director and deputy director have been charged with violating public tender rules and cooperating with a criminal organization. According to SPAC, Albania's special anti-corruption and organized crime prosecution structure, tenders were rigged in favor of one criminal group, and kickbacks included wine boxes stuffed with cash. More than 40 million euros in real estate, vehicles, bank accounts, and cash have been seized, and 2 IT company owners were also charged. One of them was arrested last month in France, where he was found to own a castle. Diella launched as a chatbot in January 2025 and was promoted to ministerial rank that September. The mandate Prime Minister Edi Rama announced for her was to make public tenders 100% free of corruption. The investigation is ongoing and no indictments have been filed yet. Third, new figures from South Korea show the impact of AI automation landing hardest on young workers. The Korea Times reported on the 16th that according to July data from the Ministry of Data and Statistics, employment among people aged 15 to 29 fell by more than 191,000 compared with the same month a year earlier. The steepest losses were in information and communications, down 74,517 positions. That is the largest single-month drop since comparable tracking began in 2014. Professional, scientific, and technical services shed another 23,640 jobs, and those two sectors alone accounted for 51.3% of the total decline in youth employment. A Bank of Korea report estimates that 51% of all jobs in the country are significantly exposed to AI adoption. It also finds that 27% of workers sit in roles with high AI exposure and low complementarity, the group facing the greatest risk of displacement. And finally, American Airlines is banning humanoid and animal-like robots from all of its flights starting today, the 17th. The policy was issued on Friday and covers domestic and international mainline flights as well as regional flights. Robots may not travel in overhead bins and purchase seats or as checked baggage. Small robots, toys, and electronics that meet ordinary size and battery rules are still allowed. The airline cites risks tied to the size, design, and capabilities of these machines and their large lithium-ion batteries, while acknowledging it knows of no incident involving one. American becomes the 4th carrier to act, after Southwest in the spring, Delta on June 18th, and United on July 23rd. One trigger was Bebop, a 75-pound, 4-foot humanoid that flew from Oakland to San Diego in a purchased seat, until the crew objected and its battery was removed. The new rule, though, never defines what counts as small or how human-like a machine has to be, so enforcement is left to gate agents. That's all for this AI News Flash.